So this next video that we're showing is pretty much an introduction to discovering Frankel's house again, which is still in the family, which is the one that we want to renovate.
Yeah.
Walk through the town as well.
We didn't go in this time, but
No.
we do go in.
In a few episodes down the track, you'll
Yeah.
see that we actually go into the house and have a look around in it. But in this one, we actually just walk through. We go to the Zampetti supermarket in this video and we walk through the town. Pretty much just discover the massive property that it is that's Tio Frankel's house.
Yeah. So I'm distracted. There's really good waves people are catching out there.
I'll have to show you the waves. This is actually what we're trying to focus on, the ocean at the moment. So if you have a look out there, I'll just put that on that side. There you go. That's what we're getting distracted with. That's Torquay Front Beach. And it's actually an absolute beautiful day out there.
He's on a wave.
That's what you're getting distracted with at the moment.
That's it? No. Just
Yeah.
the edge of the white water.
Yeah, that'll do.
It's hard to see in the phone, right?
Yeah, but it looks nice. It's a real sunny day. We're back.
And we're back.
We've shown
like Kramer.
and we're back. I've shown you the waves and what we're getting distracted. So yeah, we just pretty much walk through the town and then we have a really nice lunch, don't we? And then we go out and explore again, which is towards the end of the video you'll see, but we show you, we actually get lost.
Yeah. But we find the street, surprises.
Coffee, my muesli, Tracy's,
Good morning.
yeah. We've just woken up and the sun's out. You know, it's a bit hard to see up here, but the mountain there. Yeah. It's hard getting up early. Gonna head off for a walk. Leaving the car there. Gonna walk into town. Go to the Zampetti supermarket. Get some food. Yeah, we're walking back home. Supermarket's at the bottom of the hill down there, so, and the boss is already up the top of the hill. But it's so lovely. I love the smell. So fresh, the air, and the smell of the smoke. It's a really sweet sort of smell. It must be so cold up there.
Oh yeah.
But it's really nice and warm down here.
Yeah.
Walking back with our shopping.
Yeah, we just went to the Zampetti supermarket and bought a whole heap of things for the next 10 days.
Yeah,
And we're just
That's-
walking back up
yeah, we just got to go there.
there and then up.
That driveway there.
Yeah.
So not too far. I don't even know if I'm getting myself because I've turned the camera around. But yeah, it's really amazingly beautiful.
It's meant to be 21 today, apparently.
It's quite nice now.
Oh, beautiful. I have to take my jacket off. Sun's peaked over the mountain, so this morning the sun rises that way.
Yeah,
And
and
this side of the mountain was cold, but now that the sun's come up, the whole valley's lit up. And
Yeah.
sunny.
all right, let's get these groceries back.
Yeah. It was so exciting going to the Lovero supermarket. We bought beautiful pasta, as you can see, gnocchi. We bought yogurts. We bought gelati. Actual gelati in a container. We bought cakes and wines and hams and cheeses and breads and ginger, of course, and dried fruits. And yeah, it was really lovely walking through the supermarket because everything smelt so fresh and delicious. Every lunchtime, so it's 12 o'clock, every lunchtime, the Lovero church sings its bells. So when we went to the supermarket, we had to find butter, and it's called burro, and this is from Valtellina. So apparently this is real proper Italian butter, probably with, oh no, not much salt actually. Energy, saturated fat. But you know what? It's going to be so delicious, this butter. You basically, this is what we've been missing. Butter. I mean, to be fair, we don't really need butter, but we're having some bread, ham, cheese, we got a torta, and we even got a bit of chocolate too.
And a coffee.
And a coffee. Let's have some coffee.
Oh, it's wax paper.
Yeah, so it's... You know what? I reckon the butter would be just nice on its own. That's really nice butter.
Yeah.
Wish we could get that back home.
I
We
used to
probably
get
can.
a lot of stuff
Yeah,
back home.
yeah. Squishy bread.
So much food that
Yeah.
we miss out on.
And we got a bit of lettuce to have with it as well. We're going for a little walk just around the town of Lovero. It's still a really nice day. And we're just going to have a look at some of the old homes.
There's a snowmobile in the driveway.
Oh yeah. Wow, to be fair, I mean this area gets very snowy. There's an apple orchard. So every little space, I think I might have mentioned before, every little space they have apple orchards. They're nice, aren't they?
Yeah. Yeah, they're all fruit.
Yeah, all the way through. It's like in the middle of the residential areas.
It's about 2 streets from where we are. We're going to
Have a little stay.
renovate.
Yeah. Down here, I think is it Adele's house, or is it the next one? No, I think it's up here.
These doors. So there's doors.
I know, they're beautiful, aren't they?
Nice ones that are open.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's so cool.
I love the streets. Yeah. The doors are just beautiful. I think it was this place was Adele's. Yeah. That's it there. See how it's all shut
It's a
down?
Delices, yeah.
Yeah. Lovero is a hidden gem in the Lombardy region of Italy. This beautiful town is located in the Valtellina Valley and it's surrounded by the Italian and the Swiss Alps. Even though it's a small town, Lovero has a really rich history and culture that's really worth exploring. One of the most interesting facts is that Lovero was once a Roman military settlement, and many of the town's buildings and landmarks date back to that era. I really recommend for people to discover Lovero because it's an area that has beauty and charm without all the crowds of travellers. All the chickens are gone.
That's where we had dinner.
Yeah. Yep, we're up there. This is Adele's house, which is Nonna's sister. So, who would that be? That would be pretty much my great aunt. It's funny because this, in 2019, this was the house that we stayed at. Well, we didn't stay, we visited a lot. And many years ago, this used to be a post office too, a shop.
Nonna's sister's house. Adele. That's where we had dinner up there last visit. It was really nice, really fun. Used to have all the chickens out here in her garden. This was all in her garden. The chickens are in there. I've still got some of her veggies. God. And the garlic. Fig tree. One of the chimneys failed. It set the whole roof on fire, but now it's got a brand new, they put a whole brand new roof on it. This is like about 10 doors down from where we will be. But there's Trace's families everywhere through here.
There's a beautiful walking track that runs between all the towns. Partly runs on old mule tracks, on old roads, and also has amazing views from some of the oldest historic houses in the centre. In a lot of the areas in Lovero, there's these little car spaces, and apparently it's like a little mini car park that you can park your cars if you want to. And I mean, the house is just here, and you can park your car here quite easily. The smells here are amazing. It smells like a beautiful open fire. Oh wow. Oh wow. It's amazing how there's a lot of these homes that are just like
Hanging up there. Zoom in on those things.
the vines or
That's like fruits or something, Jeremy.
corn. That looks like corn. It's corn.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. What I was just about to say was that a lot of the houses are vacant. They're still owned by the families, but no longer have people living in there because obviously the young people need employment and they need to go to bigger cities to work. Look at the way the road goes.
Yeah.
Have a look at the contour. It's a bit hard to see, but the contour of the road. It's like a massive slope. Just here, it says a castle. Let's go this way because up that way is San Alessandro, the church. Yeah, do you remember walking up that road? So let's go this way.
This is where we are down here, isn't it?
No, we're up the other way.
Oh.
It's not so much that we were lost. Well, we sort of were. We were also just sort of navigating ourselves around, having a look at the properties and just having a look at the area. It was actually quite fun just having no one to show us around, but just exploring it ourselves and having a look at these hundreds and hundreds of year-old buildings. Some of the buildings were complete ruins, but some of them, like this one coming up, was partly renovated.
I can see the church up there.
Top reasons to visit Lovero is its stunning natural beauty. As I said, it's surrounded by the Italian Alps, making it an ideal destination for hiking and outdoor activities. The town also has lots of historic landmarks, including a church of San Martino, which date back to the 11th century. There's also areas where people can explore the narrow streets and the alleyways that are lined with traditional Italian buildings and beautiful cafes. The town is also particularly known for its delicious regional pasta dishes such as pizzoccheri and tagliatelle.
More apple orchards. There's a private church that someone had built. These guys, there's no one here anymore. But someone still uses the land for apples.
Have a look at how much the building would need to renovate.
That one, yeah.
Wow. Every time you come around the corner, you see a ruin or backyards. And that church is the Lovero church, so it's one of the main churches in Lovero. I can see tiny chickens in the backyard. And then up this way, there's the mountain and the orchards. That building looks like it's about to collapse. It would need a lot of renovation.
This is where I set the alarm off last time. 2019.
Here I'm just going to show you a quick photo of our family standing outside the church. I reckon this would be about 100 years ago. Who knows? Yeah.
Oh God.
I'm going to take a photo. It's funny how you've got some properties that are literally falling to pieces, and then right next door you've got a beautiful home.
That's getting renovated. You can see the electrical wiring inside.
But look at the difference.
And the windows are just makeshift until they get the proper windows made.
I'll head that way.
They're just little frames.
Yeah.
So the render's perfect.
To be fair though, a lot of people are giving it a good go to renovate some of these absolutely beautiful buildings. There's so much history and there's so much character that you can see people are really trying to renovate as best they can. And that's what we want to do. Can you imagine how old this would feed.
I know. God, it's so clear.
I know.
Just an empty house now, this one. Can't tell if that's his tail or his head. Enjoying the sun. Yeah, that was a big hill.
Yeah.
Doesn't look that steep in the camera,
No.
but super tall, super high. That's where we took all the family photos last time,
Yeah.
sitting in there.
Yep.
Didn't they find all those old al frescoes?
This church, yes.
There's all the skeletons in there.
This is a bit unusual. This is the bit that really freaked me out, were all those skeleton bones that were in a caged area under security. And legend has it that apparently these are the bones of the locals that were in a nearby cemetery. And it is said that at some stage they had to renovate the cemetery, which I didn't know you could do, but apparently you can. And they came across all the bones and thought, what are we going to do with them? And they put them in this controlled area. But what I'm a bit confused about is these bones are all mixed up, and are they some of my ancestors in there? So I'm not sure if it's true. I've got to research it. There's not much written about it, but I've got to ask the local and get local knowledge because they would know. I do believe though this church is about 1,000 years old, so it might make sense, but who knows?
Almost at. That's where we parked the other day.
Yeah,
But we have parking.
parking here. So when you see us in this next bit, we're walking through the little archway. A little bit about that archway. Apparently, this street, which you will see, is a private street, and there's only, I think Julio said there's only 2 streets in Lovero that have this particular archway,
Yes.
isn't it? And that's why we had a bit of trouble finding it, because even though the street goes that way, it was like a private little street that went straight down, wasn't it?
But it was designed more for, like,
Horse and cart.
yeah,
Yeah,
which are still in all the houses.
Yeah.
The horse carts are
yeah,
still in our
yeah, yeah.
We found out that it's stronger than rear vision mirror.
Yes, I did try to get our hire car down there because we had to bring our suitcases down there, and we did have a small car. The hire car company don't know it, but I scratched the mirror. But honestly, the scratch was that big.
But
It
you couldn't
wasn't
tell
big.
once we put a little bit of dirt over it.
Yeah. So sorry, hire company.
Yeah.
I hope that we can hire cars again. Drove the car down there, and then the trick was getting the car back out again, which we did, and then we never went down there again.
No.
It's really amazing having a look at the property from the outside, how big it is, and you'll see this in the next bit.
It's a bit overwhelming.
Yeah,
What's going to be needed?
which we'll show you in future episodes. But yeah.
No, not up there. Which way did we go? I think we're lost.
Here. We have to walk.
So we've got to keep walking through here.
It's a bit confusing. I've got the pin in the right.
Oh yeah, the gates. Look at this. Hello. Have you got the key or we just?
Yeah, I've got the pin.
So we got the key to this gate, and then the key to this little gate.
Have a look. How tall it is.
So ours is from this wall here
Yeah.
up there and there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So we can park out here.
So I wonder if that's part of the land.
Oh no. It's hard to get it all in the phone.
This is the other gate.
It's quite large.
Here's a really old photo. I don't know when it was, but it's really old. Had to sneak it in. Do you remember before where you said to me, oh, this is private property, or I said this is my property? What's that gate?
Ah,
That goes up the back.
so that's straight onto the mountain.
Yeah.
Oh look, there's a little spot to lay down.
Yeah. That is a huge building.
So this is owned. This was the one we're going to stay in here, aren't we?
Staying here for
Yeah.
a week.
This is all renovated,
This is what we're looking at.
and that's
Cardinal's house.
Carl.
And this is Franco's house.
Yeah. So they've done this one.
Yeah, it's fully renovated inside.
Yes, it's really nice inside. It's pretty much all modern, isn't it? But done really well.
Yeah. And this one here is Franco's house. Look how tall.
I know. Super high. Doesn't look much from outside, does it? I like inside.
Oh, yeah. Although, if you look at it, the building's actually quite maintained. It's got, that's a marble staircase, by the way. That's marble.